What's up, you guys? Slim here at YCS, New Jersey with my boy Asian Persuasion, Joe Grizz, you already know, and we are here with
Calvin Tahan. Hey guys, hey, before we begin, I want to give a shout out to John Henry Knox III, local player in my area, very religious man. Gave me a lot of the cards I needed.
That is final call for regionals.
Anyway, I'm here representing ARG. I am the team captain. This is our debut event. 3 of us topped: Jeff Jones, Max Reynolds, myself. Up to you guys to debate which of us is better. I got the furthest, but you know, that's yeah. So I basically spent my last top was February. I topped with ABC in Atlanta. I decided it was the best deck, and I was right. And then I didn't play for a long time. I was like, man, these new brandish cards, like I'm not trying to read OCG stuff. And my friend Ryan was like on the Worlds grind, teammate Ryan, and he's going to Worlds now because he's got enough regional points. But he was just playing all, like the whole pendulum thing the whole time, and I didn't play any pendulum. And so I just wasn't playing Yu-Gi-Oh for like a couple months. And Ryan's like, hey man, these brandish cards are really cool. I think the format's healthy again. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to read all these. We moved in together, so we got like a team house. So like one day he was like out shopping and I just went into his room and like got his deck and like read all the brandish cards and I was like, wow, these like really suck. I like read all the Trickstar cards because Ryan said that's the second best deck and I was like, wow, like these really suck. And I was like, and then I looked at my cards and I put on some like sad music and I like just like thought for like a very long time, like some Rick Astley, like some Kenny G, like some good shit. And I was like, man, like, you know, Candida probably can't beat like A equipped with B. And neither can like the 1500 brandish monsters. So I just made a deck that did that. So like A is just unaffected by spell cards and like everyone just conceded to me all tournament long. So that was the idea. Let's go into that. I'm gonna go through this deck list in monsters of the most, in order of the most powerful monsters by attack points because that's what matters. So this is the best monster in my deck. 2500, very strong. The second best monster, I played 3 of these. 1900, he's the one that's, he's an FTK versus Trickstar. Put on the field, they usually concede unless they have Scapegoat. This guy, most Trickstar monsters can get over, but the brandish ones can't. So he's pretty good for crashing and getting a +1. C isn't that great, he's weaker than most things. He can still attack over like some like Scapegoat tokens and stuff, he's pretty good. This guy is 1000 attack. He's kind of hard to summon, but if you can, it's worth it. Pretty good. These guys all suck. So like 0, really bad. 0. I played 2 of these because like I don't know. I find that like when you resolve these, it's good.
Signed up for Battle City number 5. You will sign up for Battle City number 5. Please make your way to the public event stage.
All right, so. These are like, you know, they're once per turn. Well, these aren't once per turn, which is crazy. So like, if they like call by the grave that, you can just chain another one. So that's why that's at 3. These are like, if you see 2 of these in your opening hand, you're not mad because you know it's always going to be live. With these, they're really only live once, so I play 2 because I never want to draw doubles. So that's actually a good theory. Rare to find from me. I got 3 of these, borrowed these from Zodiac. Thank you guys. Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, I know. So all it ever does is search this, and sometimes I draw one. That's all I play. So I don't really play a brandish deck. None of that Widow Anchor stuff because that card doesn't do anything. It's just like, I don't know, a breakthrough skill. This card's probably the best card in my deck. Came up a lot in time. I would like play it and like look at the clock, and there'd be like 3 minutes left. And I'd be like, Judge, you slow playing. And like, try really hard to like, not like, find a way to do 1000, and sometimes I could. This card was great. This card's really good. Combos with that card. I played 3 of these because I'm just trying to like draw. So like, I played 9 of each pieces, man. I'm never losing to that. I'm just trying to go second. I went second this deck.
Oh, always going second.
So yeah, I just blinded second. So I played 12 hand traps, and then these. So 15 going second cards. So I just like evenly matched them. Which is always free because they're like playing Trickstar brandish, so they just have no back row. And then I just like played this, and they're like droll, and I'm like damn. They're like, damn, I guess I lost. I'm like, yeah, you did. Yeah, you make Buster. You make Buster because it's your main phase 2, so you get Clara. Yeah. This deck has no way to make Buster going first. Literally, there's no way. But like, if you get a main phase 2, you can just do it with 1 card. So going second's pretty free. Everybody I played this tournament is really free. The hardest person I played was Kamal, my first loss, round 4. I want to shout it out because like I think he's a really good player. Apparently I'm 0 for 3 versus him. I've never beaten him. He's just like super aggressive and like very aggro. Like everything he does is methodical. And like I actually just think he's like the hardest player I've played against ever because like he's like pressuring so hard. So that was the lost. I deserve that. My loss in top 16.
Once again, this is the last call to sign up for regionals. If you're interested in playing that, you can have your deck list and red stuff filled out.
So, this is not the best. This might be the worst card in my deck, but apparently, the corners of this one were bent, so I got a game loss. Just this one. So it's fine. So I was like, you know what? Like, I'm gonna go to top 16. I'm just gonna chill this idiot, like, real quick. Like, you know what? Like, you can go first, man. I'm gonna evenly match you. Like, you're gonna die. So I look at my hand. I'm like, nice. I have a draw. Like, this is pretty good. So he's like, go first. He's like, set 2 pass. I'm like, oh, I didn't even need the draw. I'm like, draw. I'm like, terraforming. He's like, reincarnation draw. I'm like, all right. 48-second match. Yeah, that's so bad. So. Anyway, top 16 didn't matter, but I take solace knowing that I never actually lost to anybody when it mattered. So, let's go into the extra deck. That's where all the good stuff is. What everyone wants to see. 40 in the main? 40 in the main. That's how you do it. Yeah, keep it nice and clean. Yeah. We're no longer playing steady ABC, but we're playing clean ABC. Clean ABC. Double Helix. This card's topped a lot of events, so I figured it has to be in my deck list because it's very powerful. I played Mermaid. Man, these aren't in order at all. Mermaid's really good because, like, you can use Phoenix, which you make almost a lot because you're going second to pop a back row. Then you just make a point down and make a buster under it. Really important. This card's really good for, like, also spinning back rows. Like, you can spin something with Phoenix, then you spin something else with Unicorn, and then you just make buster for free. This card's the best card because it's just 1 card buster if you have another piece, which you always do because I play 9 and 3 desires and stuff. This card was good. It should have been the Space Cowboy guy because it can't use a token.
What was that, Space Insulator?
Yeah.
Space Insulator, yeah.
Pretty good though. I mean, sometimes his effect came out sometimes. Like I made a candy to get 0 and killed him through it. Yeah. Warlord's nuts. Card's really good. This card sucks. Never made it. Take it out. Really bad. It's a Cherry's target, but you're never calling this. You're calling a red guy. 2 red guys. Very good. This card's very good. I made him a lot. Man, Calvin, like, aren't you concerned about, like, them cherrying this? No. Like, Calvin, are you concerned about them, like, Call by the Graving this? Like, no. Like, better have it. I played around Call by the Grave twice. Ooh, this is a fun story. I don't remember, like, round 7 or something. My opponent it was a very simplified game state, so we had, like, very few cards. I was destroying him. He was, like, draw for turn. He was, like, activate Widow Anchor, like, without, like, 2 cards. It's 2 spells in grave, so he wasn't going to take it. So he was, like, Anchor on your buster, like, raw. He has 2 cards in hand. I was, like, and like he had no way, and I knew from the last turn with his field spell, he had revealed the Smashing Ground one. What's that one called?
Afterburners?
Afterburner was revealed with a field spell, and he took the Widow Anchor. So that means he didn't have Afterburner in hand, so the only way he would have it is if he hard drew per turn or drew an engage, and I was just tight. And I was like, well, why would he be doing this? Like, how do I lose? I'm like, ooh, Call by the Grave. So I was like, all right, no response to Widow Anchor. He's like, what do you mean? I'm like, my monster negated. He's like, you know that you type that out, it's negated, right? I'm like, yeah, correct. And he's good. So, don't always lose to it because you can play around it, so I just didn't tag out and he was sad. This card's a Noble Knight card. I just played it for my friend Ryan. It's his favorite archetype, so I was like, you know what, like, might as well have some fun with it. Never made it. It takes 2 warriors. I know my token's a warrior, but like I don't know how to make another one. This card's really good. A lot of the time when I summon Gamma, I like made Phoenix, which is really cool. That's like a really cool thing. You can just pop a back row. But I made this sometimes. There was one match where I literally did banish all 3 of my A's off desires, and it was very sad. And I gammed them, and then shuffled an A back, and they lost.
Bro, okay.
So, yeah, I don't know, man. I gotta talk. You guys have to check out the ARG stuff we're doing, man. We're making the game great again. Sub to our team group on Facebook. That's like where all the stuff is. You can read updates from like me, great players like Max and Jeff and like Ryan. Ryan Levine's going to Worlds. Jeff Jones is the best innovator of all time. I'm the best ABCC player ever. It's just a really good team. I don't really have anything else to say, but like.
Where's your side deck, bro? Did you play one?
Yeah, I was like, you gotta.
It didn't come up a lot because I went second a lot. Okay, so let me see. So this card. Funny enough, you should ask that. I played a 9-card side deck.
Oh,
I mean, I played 15, but like I never, ever use these. They never went into my deck. I never considered putting them in. I don't know why they were here. I made this deck like on Friday before. Didn't know what all the cards did in the format at the time. I just knew that like Brandish didn't do anything. This is good versus them. This is kind of good versus them because you can hit Milton, but like I don't know. I just like felt like it'd be dead, and I would rather easily match them like twin them. So like I'd rather use the cards with guaranteed. So like I decided to just 10 almost every game, and then sometimes. and this is only if I'm playing a good player, so it only happened like twice because it's Konami event. And in ARG, I would have done this every time because you only play good players at ARGs because it's more concentrated.
Yeah.
But like, so you blind first, or you blind second, so you auto win game 1, never lost game 1. Game 2, they're usually, well, I'll go first, because like everyone wants to go first, so I don't sign anything. And I just beat them again. The rare instance where you do good at game 3, because sometimes they'll put like Imperial Order in or something because you're going first. Happens sometimes. So the rare instance where you're going to game 3 and it's a good player, and you know that like they think that like I might make them go first again. I choose first, and I put these in, and that's just like Brandish can't win because they never have an answer for this because they never expect me to be playing any traps.
Yeah.
So I won like 2 or 3 matches with that in game 3, but it's like something you don't do every time. It's like very like it's a read-based thing, but yeah. So that's just a solemn, an order, and then 2 deflectors, 2 anti-spells. Yeah, deflector's good because you can negate goat and stuff. Really fun. So that's the side deck.
So what other shoutouts you got besides your store? You got
Besides my team, yeah, but I got some sponsors. Gonna have to Google them. It's my first event. Give me a break.
Yeah, it's alright.
But yeah, thank you for like Zodiac and like everybody who helped me get cards last minute, because literally the only card that you see in this pile that I own are the ABC cards. So it's been great. My best friend Dylan over here has been hooking me up with a lot of cards. Shout out to Island Games. That's our locals down in Virginia. If you're ever in the area, it's the best local, at least for like 300 miles.
We need just a few more people to fill the last.
That's all I got.
Congrats on getting that top 16.
Yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, it's good. Champ trade points. That's what matters in the end. You gotta grind at the top.
Yeah.
22 tops now.
Awesome, bro. Congratulations. We expect to see a lot from you guys. Congratulations. Thank you for the deck profile.